Either one of you guys start.
Go ahead, Kurt. Me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start. Came down to the wire. Can't expect to win against Garcia when we throw picks, that many penalties. I think we had 15 penalties. I don't know how many on offense. I know a lot of them were high motion calls, mainly on me, obviously. Just trying to change up the snap counts this week because they had a good D-line, they had a good pass rush. So, I mean, take that on my part. We played well. I think it was that third series of the game. I don't know how many tells we had. We were like, it was like 3rd and 30 or something like that, and then we only got to kick the field goal. And then they got the interception right before half, and I threw a pick right then, and they got the field goal off of that, actually. So, I mean, we're going into halftime by 1, looking good. I mean, it's a 0-0 game from there. But we played hard. Came down to the wire and just didn't come up with it.
Talk about that last play. Did you look through what you had there?
Yeah, we had like a corner comeback with LJ on the slant. Basically, my 2 options right there. Just win or lose on one of those guys. LJ kind of went underneath. I didn't really think he had any leverage on him for a pass to be thrown to him, so I was hoping Q would win on the double move. And he ended up getting open, kind of off like a bump. They kind of bumped into each other and whatnot, kind of tussled. And he ended up getting open, but he was kind of 2 yards shy or whatnot. Got tackled, but it's not on him. Just the way it goes.
Did you look at Josh at all?
The last play? Honestly, no. I don't even know. I don't know if it was open or not. I mean,
They seem like after you caught that 4th touchdown pass, they locked in on you a little bit more.
Well, not really, because I think I got man coverage on that last play.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was a big DB on me, and he kind of covered me up pretty good, so he probably didn't even have a shot to come at me on that last play. That was the right read.
Did you get a sense that they were starting to do more on you or
Yeah,
changing up defenses or anything?
Well, I pretty much was ready for them to play me with 2 guys over the top and just get real deep, because I've been catching a lot of deep balls, the past couple of weeks. But I mean, they did just what we thought they were going to do. It's just all about execution. Can't have that many penalties on a quarterback like Aaron Garcia. It'll hurt you every time. It's impossible to win with how many penalties we had on offense tonight. So those are things we just have to clean up. And I mean, if we don't clean them up, we won't be in the playoffs. So it's got to be a sense of urgency for us to go back to practice and make sure we take care of the little things that can help us win games.
How badly, from either one of you, how badly was LJ hurt, if you will, going into that last couple drives, really?
I honestly have no idea how badly he was hurt.
I didn't know if that affected you throwing to him or anything like that.
I don't know. I mean, there was one ball that I threw to him. It was kind of high, and he didn't really jump up for it like I would typically think he would do. I mean, big guy like him. But that could have been a reason why. But no, I don't think there was any issue between me and him relationship-wise as far as his execution. But I mean, I don't know how badly.
Well, I know he kind of limped off. He got dumped in the stands there. So.
Yeah, and then I mean, I don't know how badly he was hurt. I would imagine he was hurt a little bit. So I had to get out a few plays, and then Skyler came in, and he came back in. So I would imagine when he came back in, he was fresh and ready to go. But even then, 4th quarter, winning drive, you got to suck it up as a starting player and get back in there, unless you're too badly injured.
So each one of you guys lost to both Arizona and San Antonio, 2 of the better teams in the doggone league, at home. Now your next home games are just division opponents. Talk about looking into the future with that.
Like I said last week, I think I talked to somebody. This is the stretch of our. We keep talking about the 400-meter, 100-meter stretch of our season. And it's all a lot of division games, and they're must-wins basically from here on out. We got San Jose, which is a non-divisional, non-conference opponent, and we got Cleveland, they're a conference opponent. We need to win. I think Georgia beat Jacksonville tonight, which kind of helps us out a little bit. But even then, we gotta win from here on out, especially all the division games.
Josh, 5th game in a row, 100 yards more receiving, and more than 3 touchdowns in each one of those games too.
Yeah. Well, I thank God, just for putting me in a position where, I'm able to do that. I'm all about winning, you know, and I've always been like that my whole career. So it's good to accumulate stats, but you know, if the stats are followed by a loss, then you know that kind of doesn't say that you're that good, you know. And it's about winning for me, you know. So even though, you know, I've been having, you know, a good game the past couple of weeks, we still have to go back to the drawing board, and there's still things I have to do to get better, you know, and to put the team in a better position to win. So, you know, that's my focus right now, and my focus is just going back on Monday, you know, and helping this team stay focused, you know, and just coming back out next week. We need to win. We need to win from here on out.
I think the judges gave you a 10 on that jump over the stands on that. Talk about it. You don't have to talk about it. That was just making that as a joke.
Well, you know, I don't want to get ran into that wall. You know, don't take it for granted, you know. And so if I'm running to it, I'm going to jump over it if I can, you know. So expect to see that a lot. If I'm going to the wall and somebody's about to tackle me, I might jump over it. So don't sit down in front with your babies.
You say that, but all 4 of your touchdowns came right in the corner of the wall. What's the mentality you take going full speed into a wall whenever he's dropped it right in the corner where only you can get it?
Well, I got to catch the ball when he throw it, you know, so I don't have an opportunity to jump over the wall then, you know. So this guy throws real good deep balls, you know, probably the best, you know, deep ball thrower that I played with in this league, even in the old league, you know. So, I mean, when he throw it, you know, he put it in the perfect spot for me to go catch it. So, you know, I give it up to him. You know, it's really nothing I'm doing but running. He's throwing the ball and putting it right there, you know.
It was either like your third or fourth one. It looked like you dropped it into a bucket or something like that. You had to loop it in there. Like.
It was zone coverage. It was, but when I see him with the last couple of weeks, the way he gets downfield as fast as he does, if I see him getting untouched in his motion, high motion route, I'm coming to him. I mean, it's just a matter of fact of I know their DBs aren't going to be flying as fast as he's running down the field. So that's why I gave him his chance. And I'm going to continue to give him a chance, especially in zone sometimes. If I think he's going to get over top of him.
Okay. Thanks, guys.